In the name of God. The ambitious architect.
In the bustling city of Metropolis, an amiable architect named Clara was known for her amicable demeanor and innovative designs. However, her latest project, a modern skyscraper with anachronistic medieval elements, faced ambiguous feedback from critics. Some praised its uniqueness, while others found it confusing. Determined to ameliorate the situation, Clara organized a public forum to explain her vision. As Clara stood before the crowd, she remained cognizant of the skepticism in the room. She understood that her work challenged conventional architectural norms, but she believed in the balance between history and modernity. With confidence, she presented her ideas, explaining how blending styles could create something timeless. Instead of arguing with her critics, Clara encouraged an open dialogue. The discussion helped ideas to coalesce, as both supporters and skeptics found common ground. Some suggested minor adjustments, while others admired her boldness. Clara welcomed their input, understanding that collaboration often leads to better results. After gathering feedback, Clara returned to her blueprints. She sought ways to make the historical elements complement the modern structure rather than clash with it. By integrating subtle medieval patterns into the sleek glass facade, she created harmony between the past and present. Inspired by her newfound clarity, Clara assembled a collage of materials, textures, and sketches to visualize her updated concept. This collection of artistic influences helped her refine the project, demonstrating the beauty of architectural fusion. Before presenting the revised design, Clara created a compendium of all the major changes, highlighting how the project had evolved. This document outlined each modification, proving that her willingness to adapt had strengthened the integrity of her vision. As the day of the final presentation arrived, Clara remained composed. Unlike before, she did not seek approval but clarity. Her complacent nature allowed her to address concerns gracefully, demonstrating her adaptability without compromising her artistic integrity. Just as the meeting concluded, an influential developer in the audience voiced his doubts. He feared that Clara had become too complacent, unwilling to push her creativity further. This remark stung, but instead of reacting defensively, she saw it as an opportunity for growth. Determined to prove her dedication, Clara added a final element to the design, a Coda, a rooftop garden inspired by medieval courtyards. This addition brought life to the building, symbolizing the union of old and new, and solidifying the project's identity. After the revisions, the skyscraper's scale and historical details felt more commensurate with the surrounding cityscape. What once seemed like an odd juxtaposition now appeared intentional and elegant. The critics who once hesitated now admired her work. To ensure her architectural philosophy would influence future projects, Clara decided to codify her approach. She compiled her experiences into a guideline for integrating historical elements into contemporary buildings, allowing other architects to learn from her journey. Even her harshest critic, who once doubted the project, now saw its brilliance. He admitted that great innovation often meets resistance before gaining acceptance. Clara, ever humble, acknowledged that challenges only fueled her growth. Months later, the skyscraper was completed. At the unveiling ceremony, the public marveled at its unique beauty. Clara stood among them, knowing that her persistence had turned ambiguity into admiration. The city had gained not just a building, but a landmark. Her work inspired a new wave of architects to think beyond traditional boundaries. What started as controversy became a defining moment in architectural history. Clara had proven that blending the past with the present was not a mistake, it was the future.
Like and subscribe if you would like.